Let me tell you, we've got the hottest pop culture stories of the day. Like, what the heck is going on with Meghan King / Meghan King Edmonds, who was married to Jim Edmonds? Plus, more Potomac ladies are getting arrested. Is there something in the water? This is Hot to Go. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Mike.
All right, Meghan King, she used to be on The Real Housewives of OC. That was when she was married to Jim Edmonds. And you guys know Jim Edmonds, right?
No.
Okay, so...
St. Louis Cardinals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was like a big-time baseball player, allegedly. I just have to believe what Mike is telling me at this point. They went through a pretty rough divorce, but one thing Meghan always really seemed to connect with is she loved being a part of her kid's life and being she was a great mom. Mm-hmm. And you watched a lot of that unfold on The Real Housewives. Well, as of recently, right now, it looks like Meghan currently only has supervised visitation rights with her daughter Aspen and her 7-year-old twin sons Hart and Hayes. She lost custody to her ex-husband Jim Edmonds very recently. So I'm just telling you guys, this is kind of blowing my mind because, like, what could have changed so drastically?
I mean, did you foresee any of this coming? Like, was there any even teaser that she was an unfit mother or that, like, her life wasn't going well?
No, I mean, I know that, like, she was really... I don't know. She was one of my favorite housewives in a lot of ways because she called people out on their BS. And again, like, this is not normally something I report on, but I'm just telling you, something big has happened in their household. Like, so, it's not little.
No, I mean, to lose custody, only supervised visits is what you said?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like in California, but I know here that means that things are not well.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there was a lot of talk about somebody was dropping something off and nobody was watching the kids. And it was one of those things where they're like, well, these kids are way too young to be home by themselves. But that doesn't mean that what custody date's taken away. I'm really in a place of like, hey, what is going on with Meghan King? Or you might know her as Meghan Edmonds. That's what she went by a lot when she was on The Real Housewives. So... Does she have a podcast?
It ended in 2023, it looks like.
Okay, so that's not even somewhere that she would, not that she would discuss it, but like that maybe something would point to, yeah, her podcast hasn't been doing well. She seems like she's missing all the time. Yeah. Like, oh, wow. Them housewives, girl, your people.
I know. And again, I can't stress enough. Like, I actually have a lot of love and respect for Meghan. She's the type that would always call out when somebody had like some BS or on top of it, like just really it seemed like she had her head on her shoulders. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Like where I go, oh God, like something must really be awry. Or there's some misunderstanding or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Okay, we have to head on over to Potomac now. Technically, you know of Karen Huger. She's the one with, I think, 4 DUIs now.
Oh, yeah. And she wants to be the face of sobriety, right?
Who doesn't, right?
Like, okay, Karen.
We're like, let's take a beat. Mm-hmm. And then on top of it, we have now Wendy Osefo, who had claimed that a bunch of things were stolen that she had already returned or showed pictures of on her Instagram later.
Oh, yeah. Her and her husband thought they could, like, cheat the system. Cheat their homeowner's insurance, right?
Yep. Happy Eddie and Wendy. You actually don't know about it, but there was also an assault that happened on The Real Housewives of Potomac where one person got kicked off. So
the show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Potomac, something's in the water. In Potomac, if you don't know this is right outside of D.C. This is one of the richest place per capita to live. Like,
you got to be wealthy.
Super wealthy.
Expensive. Mm-hmm.
And they added onto the cast, probably like 4 or 3 seasons ago, Mia Thornton. Mia Thornton's had an interesting past. She was a dancer. She met her, at the time, husband when she was dancing.
Are you like, well, they're dancing or like dancing?
I think you should take whatever you want from that. But let me just say that there was many of polls where she showed us her skill sets, and the girl has skills.
Nice.
Well, her ex-husband, he married her. He had this like chain of chiropractic offices. I want to say it was like called like Spine or like something, whatever. It doesn't matter. It was like the fast food of chiropractic, and it was franchised. And she claimed that she ran it. His family pretty much kicked him out of the business when he was making some bad decisions. So they haven't been doing well. Mia did not come back this season. She lied on so many fronts that they were like, we just don't want you back. We don't know what
so
you're
like
telling.
she was not asked back.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Well, Mia was kind of going through it. Mia Thornton of the Real Housewives of Potomac was arrested in Georgia on Wednesday after being accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of furniture. She has this rental house or rental apartment that I think it was rental house that she had been staying in. Oh, condo. It was a furnished condo where she had been living, and it wasn't her furniture. Well, in the middle of the night, she left and took $11,000
Worth of furniture?
Worth of absolutely not her furniture. And it's not like, is this ours or not? Like, you move into this place and a big plus is it's already furnished.
Also, like, you sneaking the couch out down the stairs, like, pivot. What?
I mean, nowadays, though, the price of furniture was probably a chair.
Oh, my God, this woman.
I know. It's not great.
So this is the third person who's been arrested on one series of The Real Housewives?
It's still to come. We never know.
Did when Andy Cohen picks these people, is he like, you got to rap because you're moving to the top of the line if you do?
I don't know. There's so much talk around this, and there's like a whole phenomenon around if you're doing illegal behavior, why sign up to be a housewife?
Yes.
And like
what?
There's something there. Like, we could do a whole study on maybe it's the ego. Maybe it's the you want to get caught. Maybe you're just dumb. I don't know, but there could be we could do a whole like Harvard graduate program on why you would join a reality show when you're doing illegal behavior vis-a-vis freaking Teresa Giudice and Joe Giudice.
I mean, they were like kind of some of the first that were such huge news.
Yeah.
And now it seems like every other week we're getting news of a housewife or a former housewife who's literally in prison.
Salt Lake City Jen is who you're referring to. She was like deceiving vulnerable adults via phone fraud nationally.
And who's the one whose husband went to jail? Erica.
I'm so glad you asked. Erica Jane. Her husband, who was on the legal team of Aaron Brockovich. He is serving life, which we don't know how long that's going to be.
Oh, God. These people. Okay. Rich with a Rap. That's the name of the book.
Rich with a Rap, but like, why?
I don't know, man.
Why? Like, you're rich and you're doing well and you're getting away with it. Why bring attention to yourself? Because then they're always showcasing their wealth and nobody knows, like, I don't understand how you have that money or why, Jen, if you own like a marketing.
Dealership.
No, it was like she was like a marketing agency. And you're like, excuse me.
Right.
Which Gucci, Louis, freaking Hermes bag did you buy with this great marketing campaign?
And all the marketers be like, I don't know, but I don't have that kind of budget.
Right?
It's insane.
It's
wow.
insane.
Check on your people, Brittany.
I'm working on it.
And I'm working on making our listeners rich because you can win $1,000 by heading over to mytalk1071.com and get registered. We've got just 2 days left. It is the celebrity name game actually today, and then just 4 more chances tomorrow. Today we've been talking about Sam's. So I've got a famous Sam last name for you to use as a promo code. Get on over to mytalk1071.com. Get registered if you haven't done so already. And then when you get there, you are going to use the keyword Neil. That is your keyword for the 5 o'clock hour. We're talking, of course, about Sam Neill. Be very specific here. 2 L's. Neill. Neil is your last name. Get over to mytalk1071.com. Get registered for the celebrity name game.
Hey, in case you're wondering, if you missed these, you can email us and ask us for the last name.
I know.
Sorry, we can't get them to you.
And you
Sorry,
know me,
we
too.
Can't. I know.
Yeah.
I get those emails, and all I want to do is go,
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Luckily for me, my memory's bad, so I don't remember what they are.
It's fine. Oh, my gosh. Shay Mitchell is firing back at her critics, but in a way that, like, I don't really know what she thinks this is giving. She handled it well. We're going to listen to the clip and talk about it on the other side. So Shay Mitchell, if you need a quick refresh, she has that children's skincare line for 3 years old and up. She has a daughter, and she said, I wanted to make a face mask that was safe for my own kiddo. Here's this product. Rinny, everybody lost their minds on the internet either one way or the other. She was just on the Today Show and had this to say about the criticism.
Was huge. Were you prepared for it? I was a little surprised, but I think anything that involves kids, there should be a conversation around it. I didn't think this would be anything different.
How would you respond to moms who are like, we don't want our kids already focused on appearance at that age?
Absolutely, and neither do I. I mean, truly, skincare starts from birth. This is the same thing. It's just in a different format that's more fun, and I feel very age appropriate. I mean, I think this is, coming down to it not being a beauty thing. Kids don't look at masks and think about fixing. They think about it being a cooling sensation and a shared moment.
I'm sorry, are we all high on glue? Kids think of this as a cooling sensation. My child doesn't know what the word sensation is, and he's almost 3. I mean, what? Okay. She handled it well in the most PR speak ever. But when you put out a product of skincare line for children that is marketed to children, all it says to me is, well, the teenagers are on lock with Sephora, so we might as well go even younger than that and take this group over. I think it's to try to spin it as they don't see it as increasing their beauty. I don't think they should either.
Shared moments was the most PR. And good for them. Yes, we can see right through it, but is it wrong to want to have a shared moment with your kid?
The flipping of it, the gaslighting of it. And we had a great conversation about it when it all came out. A lot of you guys called in and were like, hey, this is how I feel, this is how I feel. And Brittany and I got off the mic and we had another great conversation because people had such good points on either way. And I've just thought about it more and more. And I'm like, no, this is gross. You're making money off of little kids.
I think you're making, and to Kendall's point, you're making money off of another thing that we are supposed to do to just be up to par.
Yes.
Another item where it's okay, they'll start them young, of course.
Yeah.
Then it's at times as you get older, if you don't have fake lashes, who are you? If you don't have your nails done, who are you? If you don't have self-tannered, oh my God, you better have your contour on.
What do you mean your 5-year-old doesn't have highlights?
That's embarrassing for you. And I just go, well, I see her in the way that have I bought things that are a spa day for a kid that's 8 or 9? Yes. Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. But I think when you're marketing to kids, it's different than I'm bringing my nanny girl who's 7 to the nail salon compared to every kid. These now, this is for 3-year-olds. Mm-hmm. This is for Go-Go. This is for my little Margot. Okay, we have to do a face mask every week.
Right.
You have to.
It's just this idea of pushing that to younger and younger and younger generations.
Well, get them young.
It's so, you guys remember when we were kids and there were the candy cigarettes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We all loved those. They came in the box. If you were not of this generation, they came in a box that literally looked like a cigarette box. You opened it, it looked like chalk and cigarettes if you made a baby.
Like chalk.
And they were just sugar sticks. And you would just sit there and fake smoke them all day. And I'm like, this is that. And I hope in 20 years we go, what the hell? And we're not going the other way.
And if you don't believe me, why do you think every celebrity wants to be a Disney voiceover? Because they hook them young. They know that that's the generation that if I get them at Elsa, I'll get them later. Mm-hmm. This is insurance. This is that idea that this ensures that if you're in this game early on, game over, you're set.
A cooling sensation. I couldn't with that. It was it's not beauty. It's not upgrading your skincare. To them, it's just a cooling sensation. My kid could not string together the words cooling sensation. Maybe by the time he's 3, but I highly doubt if mommy put a face mask on him, he'd go, ooh, I really appreciate the cooling sensation properties in this face mask. Girl, bite me. No, you want to make money off of little kids. It's weird.
This is what happened with me and Go-Go. It'd be, no, Go-Go, you can't eat it. You can't eat it. Nope, you still can't. All right, I guess you can eat it.
Maybe it's edible.
I'm wrong.
They said they worked with dermatologists. I don't know.
I'm wrong. You can't eat it. I mean, you can eat anything if you try hard enough.
Ugh, so weird.
I got a quick tell us about Colleen freaking Hoover. It ends with us, author, and it all started with her and her book. And then we had the movie where she got to be executive producer on. And Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, nobody really knows what happened between them. And guess what? Neither does Colleen Hoover. She is very, very, at this point, embarrassed by the way this has all gone down, talking about how it's unfortunate and disappointing. This is the first time Colleen Hoover's talked on this. She says it feels like a circus, saying that at this point she has to give a deposition. She said it's truly impacted some of the actors' careers in huge ways, and I find it all very sad.
Well, and like the fact that she's embarrassed when she's like, I'm almost embarrassed when I think about how I wrote the book. When this book launched her.
Yeah, and this book was about her mom's own experience in domestic abuse. Mm-hmm. So she touches on that as well, being like, I feel apologetic to my mom because I'm like, yeah, that's not what this was supposed to be focused on. And Colleen Hoover really leans into it. I'd rather just ignore it and let people think and say what they're going to say. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's so big at this point. There's nothing anyone can say to change whatever opinion people have on it, even though no one has the actual truth, not even me.
Ugh. I mean, she's had to stay away from it for so many reasons. Yeah. But also because she's got a lot of movies in the bank right now that she's like, I cannot be embroiled in this battle.
1,000%. And like, she wants a lot of people's jobs and her own to keep going. So
It's hot to blow.
At this point, we head on over to Mike Ganger, our producer and the blind item expert. What secret on the internet might be the next to blow?
I've got two secrets for you. They're two celebrity romances that might be in the works.
Ooh.
Let's start with the, I'll say slightly less famous. We'll end with the big name. But we're going to head on over to the world of Saturday Night Live.
SNL?
Because after this most recent weekend of Saturday Night Live, the crew went out for their after party like they do. And fans noticed, and some club goers noticed, that Marcelo Hernandez, who was out and about partying. You know him from SNL. He also was in Happy Gilmore 2. He's Domingo.
He's Domingo.
He is Domingo. He also does an unbelievable Sebastian Maniscalco impression. If you didn't see it from this past weekend, it's one of the best skits I've ever seen in my life. The guy's a genius.
Yeah.
He gets to the club, and everyone notices that he made a beeline for a very specific table, a very specific reserved table that was occupied by Canadian pop superstar Tate McRae.
Our girl Tate?
Our girl Tate was there with a friend, and they were hanging out, not a love interest friend, a social media influencer. They were hanging out at the table, and it sounds like Marcelo, according to our wonderful inside sources and people reaching out to Dumois, he ran up to their table, was basically never left her side until the two of them left, and then Marcelo Hernandez also left said club. So people are saying the two of them had an iconic Bad Bunny dance earlier this year when she was on SNL. Sounds like there might be a little something there.
Oh,
I don't know about this.
Let's just say it. Tate's too much. Like he can't handle Tate.
No
way.
There's no way
he can't handle Tate. I know he's Domingo, but like.
No.
Tate
is friends.
Tate is like a bucking bronco that he could never.
You mean like Sabrina Carpenter and Kaya Gerber, who he also dated?
Did he actually?
It was reported that he did.
I know. I'm like,
maybe he's got the magic stick.
I'm just saying, have we ever seen, I don't know, a guy from SNL who seems to outkick his coverage when it comes to women? No.
I knew you were going to bring up Pete Davidson. I knew you were going to throw that on her face. But here's the
Colin
thing.
Jost.
Here's the joke. Here's the joke. Oh, that's a
Colin
good one.
Jost, married to Scarlett Johansson. There's something about funny dudes.
Wait. Wasn't there a rumor that Paige DeSorbo also hooked up with him?
With
Domingo?
With Domingo?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
With Marcelo Hernandez? Yeah, she had to talk about it on the Giggly Squad once. Okay. And this was in she was with Craig Conover.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. But this was absolutely denied.
Yeah, they were like, no, it's not. So, but he's been associated with a lot of chicks.
Yeah, but Tate McRae and Paige are two different animals. I don't even know how their genitalia would match up. Domingo, aka oh my god,
Marcelo Hernandez.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And Tate would match. I don't know how that would work. It's
when a man loves a woman,
explain. Pull the
there's a
puppets
key
out.
and a keyhole.
Oh my god.
By the way, Tate McRae, in case you were wondering, she did have a very high-profile relationship with Kid Laroi that ended poorly earlier this year, to the point that she actually made the song "Tit for Tat." And if you haven't heard that song, that gives you the response you need about that relationship coming to an end.
Okay, then this has given it more possibility, because there's only one way to get over a guy that hurt you.
Get under someone else.
Not only that, a funny guy. I will say that that's a safer bet. And I don't know, Tate would absolutely be in control in all aspects of that relationship. And I can see that.
I would have thought, if you were bringing up SNL, Mike, that you were going to say that Glenn Powell and Tate McRae hooked up. I would believe that more.
But wait.
I would watch that.
There's more.
What?
And by the way, Tate McRae was also rumored to be with Brad Pitt all summer long, because
which is so weird.
F1.
No,
but
I don't.
Whatever the case may be, she had the hit song from that movie. But no, we are going to move to Glenn Powell next.
What?
Because we have another. Now, this one, I will connect the publicationship dots for you. This one I don't buy in a million years. But we did have a photo that went viral after SNL, because on one of Glenn Powell's social media fan pages, there was a picture of him taking a photo with a lot of his friends and family who were there for his big SNL debut. And everyone noticed that one of the people sitting on his shoulder, leaning up against him in one of these photos, was Landman and 1923 star Michelle Randolph.
Who's she?
She is the young daughter from Landman. She is an absolutely beautiful actress, 28 years old, 9 years younger than him. But she is somebody who is popping off in a big way. She's done those 2 movies from, or those TV shows from Taylor Sheridan. But she's also going to be in Scream 7. She's been in some other movies as well. But Michelle Randolph, and actually, Kendall, you do know Michelle kind of.
How?
Cassie Randolph, her sister, is from The Bachelor Nation. Yes.
Yeah, she had the worst season ever. Mm-hmm. She was with what's his name, who then later she had this harassment charge against him after he picked her, and then he was like, "I'm kidding, I'm gay."
Yes, that's right.
I will say this about Michelle Randolph: doesn't matter your preference. This woman is hot.
Yeah, Colton Underwood was the Bachelor. Couldn't think of his name.
So let me just connect the publicationship dots for you here, though, because let's not forget. What movie did Glenn Powell break out in?
The flying one.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, that one.
I was like, no, I didn't. I thought she was saying Twisters.
No, the flying one.
He was so far off.
That is a Skydance and Paramount film. Paramount also just produced The Running Man for Glenn Powell. And of course, you can watch Landman on Paramount Plus. This is absolutely a studio calling up and being like, hey, we need our up-and-coming actress, who, by the way, in Scream 7, also produced by Paramount. So all of these movies that she is in are all Paramount features, and now we're going to get the little Glenn Powell rub alongside of her. To the opposite side, she does follow a lot of the same people he follows on social media, like friends and family. Somebody noticed that. So just putting that out there, I think we are going to full publicationship mode very soon with these 2.
I don't think anybody's going to be mad about it, except for all the people who were actually convinced that they could be with Glenn Powell. Sometimes that's me.
Or Michelle Randolph, which is me.
One or the other.
Here we are. Thank you so much.
It's Hot Mess.
Let me tell you guys about my favorite hot mess. Radar Online. Backwards are forwards. It's still bad journalism. Radar Online is my insane boyfriend that you guys don't allow me to bring to Christmas.
Nope.
Would you like the headline first, or a rundown of what's happening?
Sometimes the headline literally makes me so confused. You have to explain it 6 times. So let's just start there.
Let's start there.
And it's usually longer than the story.
Yeah. No, this was definitely the case. So, exclusive.
Always.
George Clooney sparks dementia fears by admitting he can't remember his lines and struggles with realities of aging.
I'm sorry, did they just say George Clooney has dementia?
They said he sparks dementia fears. This is very important for the lawsuit that might happen someday, is that you can't nail Radar Online down. You're going to tell me this doesn't spark dementia? It's like so broad and then very specific. Like there's accusations that he might have dementia. Whoa. And no, there isn't.
All because he forgot his lines a couple times?
George Clooney has ignited fresh concern about his health, ever admitting he now battles to remember his lines on set.
Sorry, I snorted so loudly. There's a line where it's just in quotes, people are concerned. It doesn't quote anybody. It doesn't cite anybody. It just says, quote, people are concerned.
Like, people are concerned.
Okay. We don't know what people or who they're concerned about.
Yeah, that doesn't have to do with this, but like people are always concerned.
I'm concerned that I have to pee. Like, it could be me.
I'm concerned that she has to pee. We have George Clooney just admitting that, like, hey, as I get older, I mean, I'll lay this out for you. As you get older, your memory's not as great. I used to be able to knock out lines left and right when I was on the Facts of Life in the 80s or ER in the 90s. But now I have a little bit of problem remembering everything. To which I'm like, I started this way, so I'm in big trouble. Mm-hmm. And Radar Online really went to a place of, oh, yeah, people are concerned.
He has dementia for sure.
And that's pretty much the whole article. It does go into describe his career in detail about including capturing a picture of him that he's like in the middle of a conversation where it looks like he's shouting. Radar Online, you are a blessing.
So mean. You're a mess, Radar.
You are a hot mess, and you're my hot mess. Thank you so much for watching or listening to Hot to Go, because we are on the YouTube. People forget. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of the things.